Jain Ramayana. Every epic carries more than one truth. In Jain tradition, the Ramayana is not just a tale of kings and wars, but a mirror of inner battles, that is, pride, passion, and karma. In Jain Ramayana, Ravan is not portrayed as a demon but as a Vidyathar Purush, powerful, learned, and deeply devoted. He mastered many sciences and was a scholar in Niti Shastra, ruling with great discipline. His fall came not from cruelty but from ego and desire, weaknesses that cloud every human mind. One account says that his aircraft halted above Mount Ashtapad. Below sat Muni Vali, Sugriv's brother, in deep meditation. It was believed that no Viman could pass over a Riddhidhari Muni in Dhyan. Forgetting this, stirred by pride, Ravan tried to move the mountain. Muni Vali pressed his toe to the ground, and Ravan's power dissolved. Humbled, he cried out. Hence, he was called Ravan, that is, one who wept. Even then, his devotion did not waver. At Ashtapad, he worshipped Tirthankar Shantinath with such intensity that when his veena broke, he used veins of his hand to continue the hymn. Yet his life remained a paradox, a mind of supreme concentration, yet not free from desire. When he abducted Sita, he vowed that he would never force a relationship against her will. His downfall was not born of violence but attachment and delusion. Ravan was Prithinarayan, counterpart and rival of Narayan Lakshman. As ruler of half of the Bharat Kshetra, his power and knowledge were immense, yet his karma set him up for defeat. In the battle, Lakshman Narayan and not Ram Balbhadra eliminated him using Ravan's own divine chakra. The weapon returned to its rightful bearer, symbolizing how every being is shaped by the fruits of his own deeds. After the war, Sita renounced worldly life following Agni Pariksha and chose asceticism. Ram continued to rule Ayodhya with compassion and justice. Gradually, deep vairagya arose within him. He turned inward, attained the right knowledge, and ultimately achieved nirvana, free from all karmic bondage. Ravan's journey does not end in defeat. Jain belief holds that in a future era he will reborn as a Tirthankar, an enlightened teacher, and Sita will become his Gandhar, that is, chief disciple. No soul is permanently fallen. Through countless births, every being can move towards purity and liberation. The essence of the Jain Ramayana is not war but awakening. It teaches that karmic bonds, not curses or enemies, shape destiny. Ego, lust, and anger are real demons that must be overcome. Each action plants a seed, and every seed ripens in time. Ravan's life, though full of grandeur, stands as a lesson in humility and self restraint. The Jain view reminds us that true victory lies in burning Ravan within, that is, arrogance, greed, and passions that keep the soul bound. Destroying an effigy is easy, overcoming inner attachments is the real challenge. The Ramayana turns an ancient battle into a timeless truth. No one is eternally condemned, and no one is beyond redemption. Through right effort, faith, and karma, even the fallen can rise to the highest state. The story of Ravan is a story of all of us, souls bound by karma, slowly but surely moving towards liberation. Thank you very much.